Gonna get started in just a second here. I'm just tidying up before we get to work. Bear with me. I'm gonna be working on some coin rings today. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. If you're interested in getting yourself one, you can tap this button right here and go to my website. What's going on, guys? What's up, everybody? Here's my website, Coin Ring Maker, in case you ever forget.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry. I did something. Steve, do you want anything?
We're gonna get started in just a second. I'm just getting rid of some trash on my desk here, so bear with me. I've made one Canadian quarter into a ring. I think they're made of steel. It was really hard, but it came out pretty cool. I've only done it once though. I usually mess with US currency. Let's see here. All right, so I've got a couple open orders. I'm going to be mailing these out today. This is a 2020 bat quarter coin ring. These are $10 on my website right now if you want to get yourself one. I also have this 1978 quarter coin ring that's going out in the mail today. This is a size 7.5. Nice little ring. And then we have a Jolly Roger quarter, Tennessee State quarter. And that's also going out in the mail today. So I'm going to set those aside and see what we need to make. Looks like we need to start with the Louisiana size 10. You're okay. Alright, there's our Louisiana quarter. The biggest size I can make on quarters is about 13. If you need something bigger than that, $half and like Morgan dollar rings work really well. Yes. Yeah, I'll give you a closer look at it, bud. So these are $10 on my website right now. I just wanted to offer, something so that people who can't really afford the really nice rings can get something made by me. If you're interested in getting something like this, you can tap this button right here and then click the link on my profile, and there's a button there at the top that says, I haven't seen them yet, shop, and you can just click on deals. You can also click on the 2020 coin ring picture on my website, and that'll take you right to this listing, and you can get it for $10 right now. There's 4 different ones you can get. I'm not doing the butterfly quarter because I just don't think it looks very good as a ring, but I've got all other 2020 quarters listed there. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first step for making a quarter coin ring is punching a hole directly in the center of your coin. And this was a big hurdle for me when I started because I was using a Harbor Freight punch and die kit, and it's really difficult to get that hole perfectly centered in the middle there. And I tried a couple different tools, and I finally found this thing, and it is my favorite quarter center punch. This is on my recommended tool list. You can find it on my website. It has a really long, weird name because I got it on eBay, so there's like 26 words in the name of this tool, but I highly recommend it if you want to get started. It's not a felony. If you'd like to learn about the laws around making coin jewelry, you can check out the blog post at the top of my website. It's basically the same as penny smashers at amusement parks. I understand how it can be confusing. If you alter money fraudulently, that is illegal. but making jewelry out of it is legal. I've been doing it for over a year, and I've had no problems. So don't worry, man. I appreciate you looking out for me, but don't worry. Totally legal. So, to punch a hole in this, we got to go down to the floor, so bear with me. Let's go down here. And we're going to pop our coin in here. And if you guys are enjoying this live so far, go ahead and tap the screen a little bit. Send some likes my way. Maybe type awesome job into the comments, or I'm digging it, or this is cool. That might send a couple more people in here. I'm just going to drive that through there. There's our cool little center punch. And go back up here. Thank you guys for following. Hey, I got some fire. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Look at this cool 2020 center punch. Isn't that cute? And there's an option to order these as keychains with your ring if you'd like to do that. This is the Louisiana one. It's upside down. There we go. Got a nice pelican on there. A trumpet. What's going on, man? We got a bunch of fun. We got a bunch of the coin fam in here today. I love to see it. Nobody else must be streaming, huh? All right, a couple orders to fill, so I thought I'd hop in here and show you guys what's up. Thank you very much for the donations. Gifts, I suppose. Thank you very much, bud. You always come in here blowing up my lives. I do appreciate it. Yep. I am totally the reason for the corn shortage. It's all my fault. You just blame Coin Ring Maker for that. Let me see. What did I miss here? Just received my Tennessee coin ring and she loved it. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Very cool center punch. Yeah, I love that tool. It's very nice. So we've got our center punched here, and we've got a really sharp edge where we punch that center out. I'm going to take a tool called a Deburring Tool and smooth that out. You can get this tool at most hardware stores. I think it's mostly used for plumbing, like cleaning up sharp metal in the pipes, but I use it to clean up my coin rings. It works really well. There we go. Now this is the slow boring part, so if you guys wouldn't mind just tapping the screen as fast as you can until we get through this, I would appreciate it. I can see the likes that I get here on my screen, and we're sitting at 456 right now. I wonder if we could hit 1,000. It's not a felony to make jewelry out of coins. Bills are a little trickier. I don't really mess with bills because the laws around them are a little harsher, but as long as you're not committing fraud, like taking a penny and making it look like a dime, making things look more valuable than they actually are, that's different. I'm making jewelry, so this is not something you can spend anymore. It's no longer currency. It's a ring. Dang, we just hit 2,000 likes. Thank you guys very much. That was fast. Again, bear with me. This is just kind of a slow, boring part, but it is important because this is going to reduce the chance of our ring splitting as we start to stretch and shape it. And it's also going to make it more comfortable to wear because we're going to get rid of that sharp edge. Just be a little more comfy. I like to go ahead and feel because sometimes my eyes won't show me. But if it's still a little sharp, I'll do a little bit more. Thank you again for the likes, guys. We just hit 3,000. That's awesome. I've got this little thing here that says weekly ranking. I'm not sure what that is. I guess I'm doing good on lives. I guess people like my lives. I don't know. I've never seen that before. I don't do any like metallurgy. I'd love to make Damascus. I just don't have the tooling to do that at this time. So I mostly work on coins that already exist and just reshape them. I'm glad she liked the ring. That's 2 happy customers we got in the chat already. I love it. So since we've got, you know, people talking about how nice their rings are, I'm going to take a break and just say, if you'd like to order one, you can tap this button right here, tap the link on my profile, and check out my store. I make lots of different types of rings, so it's not just quarters. Look around, you might find something you like. Alright, so we're going to start folding this. To do that, we're going to use this tool. This is called a doming block. And this is kind of to make things curved. So you can see we've got half a sphere here. I'm going to pop our quarter in, and we're going to get another sphere and put it on top. Ball bearing. Slide that on there. This technique makes it very easy to make sure everything's nice and lined up. I've tried to do this with a couple other tools, and you can get an uneven bend, and I found this to be the most effective way to do your first fold. It folds nice and evenly, and we can check that out right now. You can see how it's folded really nice and even all the way around. So I really like starting with that. Now, I check all my coins before I work on them, so I'm not destroying anything that's super valuable. Happy birthday! That's what's up. Out here giving me gifts on your birthday. I'm going to have to try and catch your live later and drop some gifts on you, man. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, man. That's what's up. That was our second fold, and just in case you're curious, this is a 17-degree cone and a 17-degree die. This die is made specifically for folding coins. And here's how our ring is looking so far. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and sand this cut edge right now. You can see it's a little rough. We're just going to smooth that out. It's not the nicest sound, so I'm going to do that off screen. So while I'm doing that, you guys just tap the screen quite a bit for me. See if we can break 5,000 likes. We're sitting at 4,200 right now. How much do they run? The 2020 quarter coin rings are $10 right now, but I have rings that go up to like 200. So it really depends on your budget. There's a pretty wide range. Work with copper and silver, and you can see all the different rings I make by tapping this button right here and then tapping the link in my profile. And you can just see the prices of everything there. I make a bunch of different types of rings, so asking me how much it is kind of a loaded question. There's just a range from, like, I mean, even down to my cowboy penny hats, which I think are like $4 or $5 or $6. I wrap the bigger coins or the softer ones. And that's mostly when I'm using this die. This is called a Swedish wrap, and that's for making something really big, much smaller. Since quarters are already pretty close to the size I'm looking for, I don't have to Swedish wrap them, so I don't wrap these in tape. But yeah, I would use it on silver because it's a softer metal. Copper is a lot more forgiving, so I like working with copper. Let's see what size this needs to be. Size 10. We're going to go over here to the ring stretcher, start stretching this out. See if we can get my camera to work with me. There we go. Maybe. It's drifting. We'll try something else. Yeah, no problem. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. And like I said, if you'd like to order something, you can check out my website. I want a silver Kennedy or Walking Liberty size 13. I have a bunch of Walking Liberties. I don't have so many silver Kennedys. So I could definitely do a Walking Liberty for you, bud. For sure, I'd love to. It's been a quick minute since I made a $50. They come out really cool. I can let you pick the date if you want. look through what I've got. Let me finish stretching this out, and we'll take a look at them. Size 10. And hop back over here. And here's what our ring is looking like right now. It's about a size 11. I haven't worked specifically with gold, but I have done a Sacagawea dollar. I made one for a close friend when I first started, and I just haven't come upon any, really, like in the wild. So I haven't made one since. I would like to do it again. They were cool. I'd have to get some. Or like a presidential one. That would be cool. How much money did I invest in tools? When I first started, I spent about $200. I didn't have this cool ring stretcher. I used something called a Rathburn ring stretcher, which you have to hit with a hammer. And I kind of rigged a bunch of my tools. And as I made more and more rings, I was able to invest in better and better tools. So at this point, I've probably spent about $2,000 on tools. Yeah, this is a 1-ton press. I got it from a Harbor Freight. It's not the best, but it does work. I also have a 12-ton hydraulic press over here. If you guys are interested in the tools I use, I have a recommended tool list on my website. There's a button right there at the top, and you can find where I got my tools, how to use them. There's like videos showing you how I use them, and links on where I got them. So we're just slowly working this down to a size 10 real quick. And if anybody here would like to see a ring get made, like to order a ring and see it made on this live right now, you can tap this button, hop over to my profile, check out my store, and if you order something right now, I'll make it right here on this live. Looks pretty cool to me. And we're just honing in on that size. Slowly working our way back and forth until we get there. And we're almost done with this one, so like I said, if you guys would like to see me make a ring just for you, hop on over to coinringmaker.com, order something, and I'll make it here on this live. If we don't get any orders in the next, I don't know, by the time I finish this, I'm going to make some penny cowboy hats. Almost there. Bingo. All right, there's our size 10 Louisiana quarter coin ring. And I also offer steak quarter coin rings in 90% silver. So if you're worried about copper turning your fingers green, I do work on silver coins as well. That's what I prefer wearing, like this one. But some people like copper, so I offer both. Alright, so we're just going to pop this into the tumbler, and while that's polishing up, we're going to make some penny cowboy hats. If you guys want to see some penny cowboy hats, put the cowboy emoji in the chat. Let's see how many cowboys we can get. Y'all know which one I'm talking about? Let's see them. Drop them cowboy emojis. I want to see some cowboys tick-tock. No? No cowboys? Nobody knows the emoji I'm talking about? There we go. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much, High Desert Coins. I appreciate you. Alright. So, what we've got here, we got a thing that's going to make some fire. We got some copper pennies, and what we're going to do is we're going to anneal these. So we're going to heat them up and then dip them in water, and that's going to make the copper softer. It's going to make it easier to shape and fold. So let's do it. Safety first, kids. Make sure you let Savage. There's a new sheriff in town. Hey man, you want me to? you want to be? You want to be a mod? I'll deputize you if you're down. So when I do this, I don't particularly look for the coin to change color. I look for the flame to change color. You see how it's orange? That's pretty hot enough. So these copper pennies heat up pretty quickly. With some coins I look for the change on the coin, but with copper pennies I look for the change in the flame itself. And sometimes we can get some nice green flames. Mostly what I'm looking for is that bright orange. That means it's hot enough. Right on. Let me see if I can do it. Congratulations, sir. You have been deputized. So, hey John, did you want to look at the Walking Liberty $50 I have? Standing Liberty? I'm not sure. The silver $50 I do have, and pick one. Yeah, we can take a look at those after I get done with this real quick. Show us what you're going to make. Okay. These are going to end up being little penny cowboy hats like this one. This one's a keychain. This is on my keys. But yeah, right now we're annealing pennies to get them soft so we can start to shape them into little cowboy hats. If you'd like to get you one, you can tap this button right here. Go to the link in my profile and order. If you just want to chill and watch, that's cool too. Just running through the motions, getting some product made. Yeah. We're currently sitting at, let's see here. Hey, there we go. Mod in the house. You just missed it. High Desert's Coins was deputized as a mod as well. So now I got two very high class mods up in the house. Yeah, we're sitting at 7,800 likes on this live so far. That's pretty damn cool. See how red hot that penny is? Look at that. That's wild. That's true. If you place an order through my website, I'll stop what I'm doing and make your order right here on the live. Say, we'll see. We'll see. We haven't had any trolls yet to deal with yet, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, this will probably be the last one of these. I'll let you guys watch this one get quenched. Zoom out here. After you do a few pennies, your quenching water gets pretty hot. You got steam coming right off of this thing. Woo! All right. Take a brief break to take a look at a bunch of $50. So I can make these into rings. I really like how they come out. These are really cool. And I've got a whole bunch of them. And no one's ever ordered one. So if you guys would like to, get one, I've got a wide range of dates. 30s, 40s. They're all pretty good. I mean, they're not MS-70, but they're still pretty tight coins. Let's see what else we've got. 45. 40, 47, 42. Lots of 40s. Couple 30s. Well, I just wanted to show those off real quick. I can show you what I'll buy your $50. I'm sorry, man. The coins aren't for sale. You gotta buy a ring. I need the coins. Not bad, though. Not a bad little collection, I'd say. This one's got real nice shine to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, these are bigger than a quarter. There we go. Got an order from John Blue. Let's check it out. I'm stoked. I'm actually honored, John. Thank you very much. So are you So are you in here, John? Were you able to pick a date? Yeah, you do. I think everybody does. So let's just look at these beauties for a minute. I'll just check those out while I see what's up. Is my computer turned off? What in the world? Having some technical issues. Bear with me, please. Just a moment. This is bizarre. Okay, there we go. Hey, John, were you able to pick a date on there? Sorry, my computer shut down on me, so I can't see if you were able to pick what date on the coin. Were you able to? And if not, do you want to? I've got quite a few to pick from. No? Okay, let's pick a date. Or you can pick your half dollar. You want to go through these? Yeah. And some 43s. 40s. 35. 43. So it looks like I've got quite a few in the 40 and 30 range. Is there anything in particular you'd like? I really like the look of this one. This one's really nice. I know I'm kind of going through these a little quick. Got a bunch of 44s. 46, 42, 45. Ooh, here's a 34. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let me know what date you'd like, and we'll get started. Go with the one I think will turn out the best. I think that'll probably be this one. Nice clear date on there. Liberty looks good. Sunrays look good. In God We Trust looks good. Let's see if I can find a better one. So you're the first guy to order one of these, so I really want to give you something nice so you can show it off. Give me just a sec. I want to find a good one. Well, they're all good. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one right here, this 1942. Are you good with that? I like the look of that one. And what size is it, John? Again, I'm sorry, I'm having some computer problems here. It looks like my keyboard died as well. I gotta change the batteries in that. Technical issues. And I try to do this without any electronics and then still get caught up in technical issues. We'll change these batteries real quick. What's a good way to measure your size? I recommend people just go to a jewelry store and get sized professionally. That's where you're going to get the most accurate measurement. And if your size is accurate, your ring is going to be comfortable. 12 and a half, 13. All right. We can split it down the middle, do 12 and 3/4. All right, so we can do a couple things with this. this is going to be our center punch here. Hop over here, set up our press, get this thing punched out. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice ring. I bet. All right, John, do you want a thicker band, or because I can do like a 1/2 inch punch, so that's where all the detail would show, or I could do a little thinner one. This is a 7/8 punch, so this is what detail will show on the ring. I think this is still a pretty thick ring, but if you want to go even thicker and keep more detail on there, like this way you get to keep the In God We Trust. With the bigger one, looks like it's still there, but it's right on the edge. So big punch, little punch, big punch, little punch. What do you think? Ooh, that is exciting. I think the smaller one for a bigger band would be better. You want to do that? Are you doing good? In God We Trust on the outside or inside? Well, we could do this on the outside if you'd like. I usually do the date on the outside on these. But if you want to do eagle on the outside, we can do that as well. That would be cool. It would say $50, United States of America. That's up to you, man. I really want to cater this to you. I'm excited. So, heads out or tails out? I think tails would be interesting. I've never done a tails $50. But it looks like you want the In God We Trust on the outside, and we can do that. So we'll go ahead and get this all primed up here. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking, John. No, fraudulently altering currency, not destroying. I have a blog post on my website that goes deeper into that law, but I have consulted with lawyers about this, and it is legal. I appreciate you worrying about, me breaking the law, but I'm not. So don't worry. It's going to be fine. Yeah. So this is what a finished one looks like. Yours is going to be a little bigger than this, but you see you've got your date there. And "In God We Trust" is right here. It was really worn on this coin, but you can see you get the whole thing. So that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll probably need to do a bigger punch to get to size 13. So that's what we're going to do. I think we should still... Yeah, we'll still get the whole thing. Yeah, that's right, penny smashers. I forget that part sometimes. Whoop. There's our little walking Liberty dime. Our center punch. It's pretty cool. I'll send that to you, John. Right? Now, I mostly work on coins that collectors aren't super interested in. Most people call it junk silver. I save the nicer graded stuff for the collectors. I don't really crack into stuff that's super fancy. Lawyer doesn't know everything. Well, they know the law, bud. And they know how to read the law. Law's written in its own fancy language. So that's why I went to a lawyer and consulted her instead of giving legal advice when I myself am not a lawyer. So that's why I refer people there. She helped me write that blog post. I just gave her free rein to write whatever she wanted. It'll take you about 3 minutes to read. It's on my website. I do recommend you check it out. We'll take a look at our coin so far. What do you think of that, John? Pretty good. We're going to go ahead and deburr that cut edge. I'm not destroying, I'm transforming. It's a whole different process. We'll go ahead and deburr this inside cut edge. I know my hand gets in the way here, but what we're going to be doing is taking this kind of curved blade and cutting away that sharp edge. And since this coin is 90% silver, I do try to save as much of the coin silver as I can. For future projects. This is fun, John. Thank you very much for your order, man. I'm having a good time. If you guys are enjoying this video, please tap the screen, send some likes, consider sharing it with someone who might be interested. We're just gonna keep on chugging on and making this into a beautiful ring for John. It's his birthday, guys.
Happy birthday, John!
There we go. There's our coin. What's up, JT?
No.
Working on a $50 and make this into a very nice ring for our birthday boy. Yeah, JT, tell him about how making coin rings is legal. You know, right? That's a good one, man. I hadn't thought about doing that. Calling the mint. Clever. That's smart. All right. Let's see about getting our first fold going here. What's that? It's a little too big. There's our first fold, starting to get a nice little cone shape. It's looking pretty good. For sure, dude. JT makes very nice rings. Y'all should go check him out. Follow his page. If you like watching what I do, he does very good work. Let's see if I can find the right cone. Yeah, man, you too. I love it. I could do this every day, and I do. We're going to go ahead and anneal this one more time. Oh, no. John Blue, exit out of TikTok and come back. Like, close the app and then come back to the live. Can anybody else see me? That's so weird. I can't do text. Apparently John Blue can only see text. Y'all tell him to exit the live and tell him to come back, because this is his ring. Yeah, tell him to close TikTok and reopen it. Because he can't hear me, and I don't want him to miss out on his ring. Okay. That's weird. I never had anybody have the live black out on him before. That's bizarre. Y'all didn't ban him, did you? Thank you for letting him. Thank you for saying that, Mason. Yeah. Thank you, mods. Good job. We'll give him a second. See if he can hop back in here. Can you see us, John? we can do this a little bit more. No, that's too small.
It's under the couch. Huh? It's under the couch. What? It's under the couch.
He's back. Can you see us, John? Am I coming in clearly? It's tricky to get this part lined up just right. There we go. All right. Welcome back, John. Give you a look at what we're dealing with right now. This is your ring so far. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and sand this cut edge real quick. Check our size. Alright, now we're going to hop over to the ring stretcher. And since we are working with silver, I'm going to use a little bit of this blue shop towel. That's going to help us not lose detail when we start stretching this. This is the best thing I found for this. It's really effective at keeping that inside detail. I've tried a lot of different stuff. I've tried like plastic, I've tried caution tape, and this blue shop towel is king. Sometimes it cuts in half like that. You just pull it up a little, pull it through, and keep stretching. Go ahead and check the size on that. I don't want to go too far. And we're just past 13. That's good. And I'll stretch it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So we can get that shape we want. Ooh. Just pull it all down together. Nice. And there is our ring so far. Looking very nice. Now we're going to go ahead and wrap this in some monster tape. This stuff is pretty good. If I can find the right one. I'll just use plumber's tape. And wrapping the ring in this Teflon tape is going to help keep those details on the outside of the ring as we start reducing it and shaping it. And to do that, we're going to use our Swedish wrap dies. There's our wrapped ring so far. And we're not going to have to send this too far because it's pretty close to the right size. We're mostly doing this to get the right shape on it. See if I can find my pusher. Nice and easy. There's how it's looking. Now we're going to send it through the other way. We're going to put the thicker end down. Thanks for the follow. Oof. As it's in there. Very good. It doesn't want to come out. Do a little trick. There we go. Take a look at it. Wow, this looks really cool, John. This is super nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. It does have kind of a concave curve to it. If you don't like that, I can stretch it out and make those walls a little straighter. But I kind of like the look of that little curve on it. Let me know what you think. Do you want that more straight walled, or do you kind of like it like that? I think that's neat. Actually, make it a little smaller. That doesn't want to make it smaller at all. We may have to try another Swedish wrap on it. Yep. Wrap that up again. Shrink it down a little more. But first, we'll give you guys a good look at it. See how it's coming along. I really like it. The concave, it's just kind of, you see how it kind of bows into the center of the ring? So the outside edges are actually raised a little higher than the inside. I don't know if you can see it. It's very slight curve to the center. That's true. That's what John did. John ordered this on this live, and we're making it right here for him for his birthday. If you want to figure out how to do that, you can tap. I think it's looking good, very nice. You can tap this button right here, and the link on my profile will take you to my store. Quit throwing my ring around, mister. I gotta tell it who's boss. So this is how we're gonna do things. There we go. So it's a little past a size 13, so we're gonna reduce it a little bit more. I'm gonna use a shorter Swedish wrap on this one. See if that won't fit in there. That's too big. See, I'll throw some other stuff around instead. How's that? Lots of fun odds and ends on my desk here to throw around. I'm excited too, man. I really like how this is coming out. just want to reduce it just a little bit more.
I'm starting to get my makeup on this week.
Makeup for what? Where are you going?
I have to sell Manny a car today.
Okay. Cool. Jeez.
Let me show your coin people my pairing. Jordan today. So, I wear a bunch of turquoise and stuff because I'm native. So I have that silver eagle band right there with my diamonds, right? And then I have another silver eagle right there for my thumb, or, sorry, my bad, hold on. I can also pair it with this as well, but I like it on my thumb. And it does, makes for a very nice, I love a bunch of rings, so this is very nice together, very nice. So, bow, 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 bow.
That's Miss Coin Ring Maker.
They were probably like, she needs a pink nose.
Can I do pinky rings with silver dimes? Yeah, I love how she stacks those rings too. I didn't think she would use it as a stacker, but I like how it looks.
I do, I don't know.
And like one of the rings that she uses as a stacker is like a twin of this ring. It was made with the same coin, 2 different rings. So that's pretty neat.
The first ring he made for me was a Oklahoma quarter ring, and that's just because I'm from there and don't be giving me no crap. But I used to stack it like this, and it would say Oklahoma 2008, which is the year me and Kevin met, or the coin ring maker. My bad, don't tell him I told you his name. And then this band, we would have it as 2017, which was the year that we got married. And that looked really cute together too. It's a very, very, very cute way to stack. I love them. Even if you were to get them smaller and do it as like a top stack, love that. I love a 1, 2, 3. That's cute too. That's the famous leg day quarter. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm out. Thanks, guys.
So we're just going to reduce this just a little bit more. And we'll check it out.
I was looking for the really thin, skinny one so I could show them how it is like for a topper, but I can't.
Yeah, I heard you. Destroying my alias out here. That's my wife. She's the best. I love her to death. All right, let's take a look at this ring. Oh, I see. Get this tape off of here and we can take a look at her. Honestly, this is one of the most annoying parts, is getting tape off the rings. There we go. Look at that shine on that. It's pretty. We're going to shine this up too. It's going to look really nice once we get it cleaned up. We got to make sure it's the right size first. So it's sitting right at a 13. Do you want me to get closer to a 12.5? I can make it a little bit smaller if I need to. Take a look at her. Yeah, that's a size 13 right now. I think I'll make it a little smaller because you said between 13 and 12.5. We'll shrink it down just a little bit more. Okay. So it shouldn't be too small. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some steel wool and we're just going to scrape off some of this fire scale that's still on here. That's the first step to getting it nice and shiny. Let me track some down. There we go. Here's our steel wool. This is tricky to get right here in the camera, but we'll get it for you. Again, happy birthday, John. Thank you for your order, man. I'm stoked. It's a great little ring. There we go. I'm going to buff a little bit more off screen just to get a good angle on it. Oh, what a great looking ring. This is really cool. There we go. So we're just cleaning this up real quick. And we're going to throw it in the tumbler and get it super shiny. But man, I'm really pleased with how this come out. That's super nice. And you still got all those inside details as well. You got the United States of America there. $50. Say the shop's always open, man. That's true. Now this is a 40, or some people call it 0-aught steel wool. All right, let's go ahead and throw this in the tumbler and get it shiny. Get you guys a look at what's going on here. Whoop. You're very welcome, John. It was my pleasure. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll send you some stuff to give away on your live, John. Don't worry. I'll send you some cowboy hats and some Jolly Rogers. Some stickers that you can give away. I'll hook you up. Well, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. This has got to run in here for about 2 minutes, so we're just going to be hanging out. Looks like TikTok stopped sending people in here. So we've got a nice, small, intimate gathering. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. That's funny. Sure. We got the classic Memento Mori round. And I actually have 2 of these in silver now. So I've been thinking about making those when I get a little free time. That's a pretty good round. I like that one. It's a nice ring. Here's the Aztec round. And I actually have an example of one of these. We'll check that out real quick. That comes out really cool. A lot of detail on this ring. And it has a little partner ring that comes with it, which is pretty cool. I like doing these 2 ring sets. Pretty neat. We'll give this about another minute, and then we'll check it out. I think it should be pretty good, man. I'm really pleased with your ring, John. Came out cool. But they don't always come out looking nice. Sometimes I mess up. Pretty good. What was your question? Let's see. No, I think I missed it, John. Go ahead and ask again. That should be pretty good. For a tiny pinky ring, I like the quarters. I have been wanting to do some stuff with silver dimes. I did a little experimenting with them, but I haven't listed anything on that front. I could play around with it a little bit today and see what I could do, if you'd like one. I haven't had anybody ask for a dime ring yet, so I haven't really made any. Man, this thing is shiny as hell. Look at that. Pretty cool, man. I'm gonna do a little bit more polishing on it. My last bit of elbow grease here. And this came out really nice. It's super smooth to touch too. Like, I think it's going to be really comfortable. Look at that. Get a nice close-up of it. Get my display die here. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to do a little playing around with the dimes. So you'd rather have it look more antiqued than shiny? Most of my rings I send out as shiny as possible. So I really try to catch. No, I haven't got the plating kit yet. It's still in the mail. But I am super excited about it. Oh, what a great ring. Look at this. That reeded edge on there. So nice. That cut edge is so pretty. My goodness. Even those sun rays, man. I love it. I love it. Very nice. Thank you again for your order, John, and happy birthday, man. I hope you like it. Here's the other ring we were working on a little earlier in the live. This is the Louisiana quarter coin ring. You got it nice and shiny. Yeah, man. I should be able to package this up and ship it out. I did 3D print little stands for my rings. They're around here somewhere. I did them for taking pictures. But just like to grab something real quick, this die works pretty good at holding them up straight, getting you some nice angles. Do I have a silver Ohio? Let me check. Had a whole list somewhere. It doesn't look like I have Ohio on hand at the time. I could get one though. If you'd like. Miss Beeweave, hey! We just got done making this 90% silver $50, and it's just gorgeous. It's just throwing light everywhere. I love it. This is going out to John Blue. If I can even call you that anymore, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any Ohio silver quarters at the moment, but I could definitely get some. Let me know if I should. Yep. If you want to see a ring get made. Alright, man, I'll order you one. It should be here in about a week. And I will put a note in my notebook to hit you up about it. Yep, I'll get that order for you, no problem, man. And I should have this shipped out either today or first thing tomorrow. What coins do I have that are similar size of $50? Pretty much $50. I guess. Yeah, I got quarters, $50, and dollars. I do have copper 2020 $50. They're pretty cool. These make really nice rings. I like to do these with the back out though. There's just a lot more going on. You get the stars all the way around and the United States of America $50. But if you're looking for the date, I can do that as well. But these are really nice. These are copper. So they're not as nice as this one. This one, man, I'm in love. This is a beautiful ring, John. Thanks for letting me make that for you. Well, I've got a couple penny cowboy hats to make, so I'm going to set these aside and start working on those, if you guys don't mind. Okay, do you have Silver Eagle centers? Like really, really, really tiny ones? Because I've been trying to make the Silver Eagles into 2 rings, so the punches for them are like even smaller than a 1/2 inch. This is like 3/8, really, really small. Compared to your center punch, which was a little bit bigger. This is my favorite. This is what I call a Morgan dime. You get her nice ear. You want an eagle? I'd love to make you an eagle, man. So I've only sold one of those. But I do have this that I'm going to be making very soon. This is going to be made into 2 wedding bands, so that's going to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to working on that. I'm just waiting for him to order. He's got to get a little bit more. He's waiting for his paycheck, but that's a project I do have on the way. This is going to be 2 rings, and let me see. Yeah, there's your center punch. So I'm going to send that to you with your ring, John. A little birthday present. And here's the American Eagle I have on hand. This one got a little flame burnt, so you can see some of the detail is a little rougher than normal. This was one of my first tries. The one I just sent off in the mail looked way nicer than this one. But this is the example of an American Eagle I have on hand at the time. So they're coming out a lot better than this now. This is one of my earlier ones. Oh, wait. Here we go. This is one of the newer ones. This is a 2020 American Eagle with awesome detail. Look at this freaking, oh my gosh. I nailed this one. So good. So to make 2 rings from 1 coin, I basically do the punching process twice. I punch this as big as I can, and then I punch the center punch that comes out really small. And then I stretch that smaller one into a ring that looks like this. And I am working on getting some different punch sizes so that this ring will eventually be a little bit thicker. But right now, this is what the pair looks like. So this is from one 2020 American Eagle. And I think it's really nice. I think it's cool. And I also like how the $half are like little baby American Eagles. So you get a very similar design on these two. It's kind of cute. All right. Yeah, the American Eagles come out really nice. I like them. But since they are more silver, they're not 90% silver, they're a little softer, so the detail does go a little quicker. I recommend 90% silver because your detail is going to stay longer. It's just a better alloy. No, that was a different ring. That was a different ring. I promise. Not your ring. I'm just throwing these around. So these are the rings I got to ship out today. Oh, B-Weave, check this out, man. I just made John Blue this ring for his birthday. It's a 1942 $half, 90% silver, size 13. And it came out great, man. Look at this. Such a nice ring. All right, I gotta get back to work. We gotta make some stuff. Let's make some hats. I'm just drying off these pennies real quick. Give me just a second. We'll get our little guy out here. I'm glad you think so, man. I do have some people complain about my pricing, but I try to stay as fair as possible. I'm glad you think so. Whoa, man, we got everybody in here. We got the whole gang. That's what's up. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. So I'm just drying off some pennies real quick. We're gonna fold these into cowboy hats. So give me just a second. What's up, bud? Dude, check this out. I don't know if you've seen it, Quinn. Hunting High. We just made a ring for John Blue's birthday. He got himself a 90% silver $half. And I just love it, man. The more I look at this thing, I'm like, I don't want to let it go. It's so nice. I did a good job on that one. For sure. I got 2 more pennies to dry off, and then we'll start making some hats. Yeah, it is really nice. I like it. It's pretty. No lie. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make some videos of that before I send it off, John. It is pretty. So this is the first step in making cowboy hats. We got to put a dome right in the center of our penny. So I made myself this little guide. It helps me get everything nice and lined up. That's what that looks like. Looks like it's got a nice zit. Pretty cool. And we're just going to run through a couple of these real quick. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. If you guys want to share the live, I'm not going to stop you. There we go. Thank you for the likes. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Coin family is too kind. I gotta tell you. One thing I've learned. The Coin family is kind. And they have a good sense of humor. And they'll teach you stuff too, man. You guys have taught me a bunch of stuff. It's like a hidden little group here on TikTok. Like, if you know, you know. Thank you very much for the gift. I appreciate it. Oh my. Thank you very much, B-Weave. How are you doing this morning, man? There's that sense of humor I was talking about. You pay me triple for that ring? I don't know, man. I can't take somebody's birthday present from them. I'd gladly make you one. I have a whole bunch of $50. I'll even let you pick the date, B-Weave. You guys crack me up. Ooh, I got something to show you, B-Weave. You're gonna like this. Hang on. I got something waiting for you. Say, I know what you really want. I know what you really want, B-Weave. I've had this waiting for you. Yep. Just let me know. Yep, if you order right now, I will make whatever you order right here in front of you. You can order by clicking this button right here and then the link on my bio. Seems like everybody in here knows the gist of what's going on. If anybody's new here, let me know. No, I saw you talking about it a while back, and I got one, so you wouldn't have to send it to me. It's a bit of a surprise. So let me know if you want it, man. So it's here and it's ready for you. I actually got it from Eric. No, I don't have your dime. You still got both your coins. Yeah, I ordered some 90% silver quarters from Eric, hoping I would get some states, and he sent me all the territories. I'll show you. we'll run through them real quick. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get some state quarters. I got Virgin Islands. I got Puerto Rico. We got District of Columbia. Northern Mariana Islands. Guam. And American Samoa. Which I think is pretty nice. It's a nice little set to have, but not what I was expecting. So if you want it, let me know. There we go. So here's our halfway hats.
Going up. I mean, like, it's like these or that. I mean, like, it's